All right, I'm with Grand Slam track Kingston champion Grant Fisher, 100K richer. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty good, man. I mean, for 2 times 400 with 48 hours rest, I'll take it, man. That's pretty good payday.
All right, so we kind of talked about just sort of like the math that might be involved with this league format. And so we saw, Gebrhiwet and Bekele, take it out hard, kind of gap the field a little bit. You decided to stay back with the rest of the guys. Were you conscious of the fact that finishing third or better, even if Gebrhiwet wins, would secure you the title?
Yeah, so going into the race, I had done the math. And we were running slow enough in the middle of the parts of the race that I could do the math and trust it. And those guys went, and I realized, okay, the only guys I actually need to beat are with me in this pack. So I don't need to extend myself and take a risk by going into the wind and fighting these guys up here. I'm here to win, so I want to give myself the highest percentage chance of winning. And the winner is whoever has the most points. So I felt like staying back. I trusted my kick. I had really high confidence I could beat everyone in the pack. And that was a much higher percentage chance of overall victory to me than fighting the wind, fighting those guys, and potentially blowing up. So, yeah, I was doing I was like, that meme of that woman where she's like sitting there and there's all these math equations popping up? That was me in the middle of the race and just double checking like, man, if I mess this up, I'm gonna look stupid. But if I get it right, then I've done my job. Yeah.
Putting those Stanford degrees to good use here today in Kingston. All right, so you ended up with another 400-meter race. I've got it queued up. You walk me through this last lap because, it was a pack of 6 guys.
Yeah. All right, so we're coming into a lap to go here. I kind of come up the inside, but the guys really hadn't started moving yet. So the last race, I got jumped with 400 to go. So I was watching Cooper and Dylan really closely because those were guys that were kicking with me last time. No one had really done anything here. I wanted to kind of slot outside slightly, just so I didn't get trapped on the inside because I didn't know if CPT would come on my outside. Cooper makes his way up here. I'm still feeling quite good. CPT comes up, so I know I need to stay in front of him. These guys make a 3-man wall in front of me, and it was windy out there. Like, this was one of the windiest races I've ever been in, so I have massive respect for Hagos out front, just hammering away and getting it done because that's hard to do alone. I don't know when the race the camera will cut back to us, but
he had so much time to celebrate.
Yeah. I mean, he had 100 meters on us. So Cooper takes it. It's really windy, so I sit on Cooper for as long as I can, and then maybe with 50 to go, I'm like, okay, I need to get around Cooper, and third place guarantees my win overall. So I was really happy with how that all went. I mean, someone watching might be a little confused on what was going on there, but I'm here to get a win. And if people want a different scenario in the race, then beat me in the first round. So I won the first round, so I get to do what I want in the second one. So overall victory, I got it.
That's scoreboard watching and double checking your math.
Yeah. I even after finishing, I was like, all right, please put it up there so that I know that I did the math correctly, because otherwise I look like an absolute idiot. And then eventually it came up, and I was like, all right, sweet. I don't look too stupid. Yeah.
You told us that you think that there will be a variety of different races executed, from slam to slam. I mean, what do you take from this that you think you could apply to the next one, or is it just sort of clean slate?
I think it'll be clean slate. We'll have a new set of challengers in. I'm sure we'll have some returns, but a new set of challengers, new conditions. It might not be this windy. It might not be this hot. We're going to have different things. That first race, it was a 400-meter dash. And if someone doesn't feel confident in their ability to do that, then they need to string it out. And I feel like no one can run away from me right now, and no one can outkick me right now. So I'm in a really good position where I'm ready for whatever, but people are going to bring different tactics. I mean, you saw completely different tactics in the 3K there. And, we've learned from this slam that winning the first one gives you a lot of power in the second race. You get to dictate and have more confidence in what you do in the second one. So I think people are going to realize, like, hey, that first one is super, super important. It'll be interesting to look back on all the different events and see how the winner of the first one did overall, like how predictive that was. So in my case, it was predictive, and I guess that's all I really care about.
All right, Grant. Well, congratulations. Big weekend, and also just like a thrilling weekend in general. I mean, we said it at the top of Friday that the slower races can sometimes play out and be super memorable, and I think you proved that this weekend.
Yeah, I hope so. We're going to get some more excitement next month. I mean, I don't know what to expect next month, and that's why people should watch.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Grant.
Yeah, thanks, man.